So, welcome to tonight's episode of the Holy Rollers. We are on episode 24. Before we get started, we will go ahead and pray. We've already rolled for prayer. Joffrey, I believe you got it, so take it away.
All right. Father God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the promises and the blessings that you have given us, for your provisions and your grace that you have bestowed upon us in our spirits, in our minds as we go through times of trouble or through hardships in our daily lives, through work, through life, through circumstances. We thank you that you are gracious, that you look out for us. We thank you for the gift of creativity that you've bestowed that allows us to sit here in fellowship and play a game together. Bless this night, bless this rolls, bless the story that we are telling. May we all have fun in the fellowship of believers. We ask this all this and more in the name of your Son. Amen.
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 All right, so yeah, we're gonna pick
I'm so
up where we
grateful
left
for
off.
you guys.
And so last week, the group left the capital city of Fasari, made its way north to the ruins, kind of parked outside, and Devlin did a little sneaky mission inside to see just kind of what he could find. Um, it seems like he has definitely found some stuff, and yeah, I think that's exactly where we're going to kick off tonight's episode. So, I think everybody should be able to see, like in terms of like your character, but a lot of things will be dark because I did fix the dynamic lighting. So, Joffrey, you should be able to see kind of up that hallway.
Yep.
I don't see a thing.
You don't see a thing.
Nope.
Bottom
Alright.
right?
Black.
Bottom right?
His vision might not be turned on. There we go.
My vision is never turned on.
Right.
That's why we have glasses.
Yep.
Alright, you should be able to
Can't
see
wear
now,
'em 'cause
Dennis.
of glare. Oh, there we go. Yep. Thank you.
Let me make sure everybody else
Thank
is
you,
on.
sir.
And it is. Alright, so everybody should be good now. Alright, so Devlin, you were still kind of stuck inside this turret, if you will, of the kind of abandoned quote unquote ruins. As you kind of peered around, you were able to see sets of guards. You noticed that they are wearing the unified colors of not only the kingdom of Fasari, but also there are guards from Namar or Storm Hollow, if you will. That's exactly where we'll pick up. So yeah, have at it, and let's see what tonight brings.
So, because he's got his sending stone, we know approximately where he's at, correct?
If he relays that information, yes, but it's not like a GPS location.
Okay.
So, okay, guys, quick question. What would you say to us going at this a bottleneck way?
Explain.
Like
What do you mean?
So the front entrance.
Spartans at Thermopylae way?
We know that the front entrance is a narrow, short-ish hallway. So what if we get the guards' attention to draw them out? And by draw them out, I mean we have Albus throw in a fireball. And with Terrence and I at the front line in front of the door, we just pick them off one by one. One, we can dwindle down their numbers. Two, we can cause a huge distraction to give Devlin a chance to explore this area even further than he already has.
That seems like the last option in my opinion, just because
If
a lot of people that we don't even know what's going on. We really need to kill them, and I'm honestly not super comfortable with just killing people. So,
Muriel's eyes roll back to Silver. DM, you said at the end of last session you'd give me a number of how many people I sensed within range. What is that number? Brandon?
He has to compose himself for this number.
I was completely muted because I was typing, and my keyboard is so loud because it's so close to the microphone.
It's a mechanical mic.
Yes.
It's a mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, it's like,
my husband has one of those.
So I try to make sure that I mute myself if I have to type or search for anything. So Muriel, as you kind of roll back out of this trance in almost a shocked stupor, you relay to the group that kind of sentient being-wise, you sense no less than about 150 people.
We can't touch this.
I just put a hand on Raja's shoulder and say, "No." There are over 150. We have 100. There are 150 people that I can find, that I can sense in that building. We need to get Devlin out. We must do it with the utmost caution and quietness.
I do have a spell that charms people, so it could. I mean, now that it is hit or miss, I mean, it could work, it could not. But I can cover a lot of people. Might be able to convince enough of them to allow us to Devlin out. That's an option. Or what my other thought is, we can draw a couple of the guards out and charm them or incapacitate them if that charm doesn't work, and then help Devlin get out, and then.
What about something even different? What about do you guys, I mean, you guys are powerful magic users. Do you have anything that moves earth or can move rocks or anything? We can make a hole in the wall?
Well, they're discussing this. DM. Devlin has been kind of just every so often poking his head around the wall. The guard change has happened. Does it appear that all of the guards appear human-esque? What is their armor? Do they have helmets that cover their ears? Do they have cloaks that cover, like, go on top of their... Basically, he's trying to figure out if he was to say, find a uniform, would it be not too different if he was to go incognito in uniform and no one would bat an eye, or would he stick out like a sore thumb even if not?
Got it. Okay. Make a perception check.
It is a 14.
14. From what you can tell based off of the couple of guards you've been able to see, they do appear to be at least humanoid. Not really quite close enough to tell if they are, in fact, different races or if they're all human, or anything like that.
Okay. Make up their outfits. Are they wearing helmets, cloaks, armor, padded armor?
Yes, and yes.
Okay.
That's my idea. Get them to come out and try and charm them or incapacitate them.
I can get in there, but I need line of sight. And I can get him out with major illusion, but I have to get to him first.
Meow 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 meow.
Hold on, guys. You're on speaker.
Okay, so I'm going to have fun with this until you give that to somebody else.
That's so great.
It's just him calling you. So, I don't know what you guys are planning, but I can't imagine that the gods are going to stick around, so am I staying put? Should I keep going?
I yank it from Raja. Stay where you are and definitely don't be seen. There are over 100 bodies that I can sense within those walls. And that's just within my range.
DM,
Mm-hmm.
do I have to see my unseen servant for him to be able to do things?
That's a great question that I don't know that I have
That
an
is a
answer
valid
for.
question.
Let's just take a look, shall we?
You could only cast him within eyesight, but surely he can wander off.
Well, it says that he is supposed to be able to go do something, and I don't know if that's...
I think he has a range, though, of how far he can go from you.
Can I borrow... I'm just going to mentally connect with Devlin again. Hi, it's me. I kind of nod to the turtle that's like looming in the back of his mind. Gander. May I... Yes, I'll be gone. I'll be gone shortly. Forgive me. Are you along an outer wall?
How does this communication? Is it like sending message? Is it limited to words?
It's like we're having a conversation. I can talk to you as if you were there.
I'm in the first turret tower over by the gates, over probably to your left, currently.
Okay. Is he in there currently, DM? Can we see him?
Can you see him? No.
Like on the map, on the roll.
I don't know. I'm not sure that you can see his position.
Okay.
Well, I see nothing.
Are you on the first floor of said turret?
There's only one floor. The rest of it is caved in.
Okay, that helps. If we could knock out even one stone, or if I could peer through a crack and see you, I could Misty Step in and illusion you out.
I don't have anything that's not...
The question is, do you want me to
Mara
continue?
lifts her warhammer. Can I hit a wall?
One at a time. Albus, what were you going to say?
I'm not there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the conversation.
Oh, okay. What were you going to say, Devlin?
The problem is, do you want me to... if you're saying there's as many as are in, would it be more appropriate for me to go invisible one more time, do a better recon, and then just walk out myself?
I mean, that would be ideal. It would be a lot more difficult for one of us to try to come get you. But I hate to make you use your magic.
Well, if there's many people, and it's getting dark, any kind of loud noise is going to be enough to bring the horde. So, I'm going to sever connection now. Consider me indisposed for the next hour. If you don't hear a loud racket, radio silence. Sever the connection. Invisibility one more time. And he is going to veer to the left. I will roll a new stealth.
Advantage.
27. Same as the last one.
Yeah, I would say that you're good, because even with a nat 20, well, with the nat 20 they'd see you, but they definitely didn't roll a nat 20.
I'm pulling a bell. Yeah.
So, can the rest of us, like, hide in some trees and just kind of scout out the place from a subtle distance?
Sure, while he's moving around, you can certainly try.
You could certainly try. Gosh, I love that.
Try. We'll just back off of the parameter for now and let this be the Devlin show for the moment.
I think that might be our best bet. Just protect.
Let's not risk it.
Yeah, I just have all my stuff is loud. I have nothing subtle.
I'm stealthy.
Right.
You're about as stealthy as a Clydesdale, my friend.
Both of you.
So,
but I look good doing it.
I don't pretend to be stealthy.
Is that guard presently the one that's right over here?
Mm-hmm.
Which direction he's currently facing?
He is currently facing this way.
Okay, that one's going to be a bit of a tight, but he's going to continue this way. He's going to hug the wall to his left as best as he can. Because he's invisible.
Yeah, he sees nothing. He rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Nice.
His eyes aren't even open.
Right. He's looking that way, but he apparently is asleep.
Okay. So
Sleep with eyes open.
Devlin will get to this point. I imagine it's been 20 minutes by this marker, give or take.
Roughly. I heard the fear in your voice. It was quite entertaining. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. So yeah, if you're on the stream, sorry about that. We are back. So, but apparently now we lost Alice. Hey, he's back. So, I heard Jeffrey. I think the last question you asked was, "Do you hear anything else?" From
Correct.
your position where you're at now, you can hear muffles of different voices that seem like they're coming from further back in the keep.
Okay. Conscious of time, he's just going to shift into this crossroads of sorts. He's going to look around. Unfortunately, he does not have the invisibility continue without getting further entrenched, so he is then going to turn around and as quickly and quietly as he can, he is going to shift back. Hopefully, he timed it right so that he can get
Make another stealth check.
Okay, back here?
Yeah.
That one's only a 20.
You just beat him.
With advantage?
Yep, with advantage. Boop. He is backing up, looking at the guards, and the second he gets to here, he is dashing.
Yep.
And I imagine right about that point is when his invisibility would probably kick off.
Timed that one kind of close there.
Yeah, right?
And there's a Devlin.
So, not great news. I don't have enough invisibility to do a thorough sweep. That place is big. Very big.
Well, if it's big, there's surely another way in.
Well,
maybe we should look.
As far as I could see, I just did a little bit on the perimeter of the left and the right side, and it just keeps going. There's no holes in the wall.
Look, as far as we know, we're not in any sort of rush. So why don't we scout this out strategically? Do a little recon, maybe a day, 2, if we can.
Mm-hmm.
Scout around the neighboring area, get a number of entrances, exits, continue to use Devlin's invisibility capabilities to scout out as much of the inside as possible, and then we can form a battle plan on that.
Excuse me, Roger. You're the military man. Oh, sorry. Terrence, are you also military?
Well, I've been in a lot of combat.
But not out of character. Like Paladin would be slightly different course than military.
Yeah, I would probably be more of the alone knight rather than military knight.
Fair enough. Yeah. Roger, in your experience as a soldier, how often are night patrols scouting of a fortified position? Even for a smaller group?
Repeat the question.
How likely is a fortified force to send a scouting party just on the outside for a perimeter check?
Assuming they have any sort of structure, should be every couple hours, every 4 hours at most.
And Mira, you said there's 100 plus in there.
150 that I could sense, but I'm sure there's more.
Okay. My pathetic little recommendation would be we are not setting up camp anywhere close to here.
Yeah, I would.
No, I wouldn't recommend
Agreed.
anywhere close to here. I'd say somewhere's a while,
Matter
somewhere
of fact,
like at least half an hour, if not an hour away.
We should get moving.
we
Now
probably should
then.
go now.
Yeah,
Fair
we
enough.
are hazardous near this
Okay.
thing.
So at
We've
this
been here a
point,
couple hours.
so at this point,
as-
Terrence looks over at Mara and Albus. I think Raja and I will take the reins this time.
Please.
so
What,
as
you didn't like my driving?
So as you guys are kind of all
No, reckless.
standing congregated there, you suddenly hear the sound of what sounds like another set of hoofbeats coming up. Before long, kind of over in the distance, probably within 300-400 yards, you see you're able to kind of make out the shape of another carriage coming in.
In the stables. Not the second the horse comes up, Devlin is gone. Hiding. Immediately.
It's nighttime now, right?
Let's see. By
He was
this point,
he was in there for 2 hours and he entered at dusk.
Yeah. So by this point, yeah. So what you're seeing basically is with the torches lit kind of on the four corners, you can kind of tell just by the way that it's how it's moving that it is indeed a carriage. And given the bright light that they're giving off, you can tell that it's being kind of led by at least a couple of people. Can't really tell who or what, but you do know that there are additional people.
Well, Devlin could. He has night vision. What is it,
No, I
60
don't.
feet?
Oh, for,
Raja gave it to you.
Yep.
for 8 hours.
It has not been 8 hours. At most, it's been 4.
I've
At
got
most it's been-
60-foot night vision as well.
Even from where you're at, your night vision would get you just about to the turret that he was in, so it's not going to get you anywhere near the...
So are we seeing them go into the front gate? Is that what we're seeing?
Based off kind of what you're seeing, at least the people were heading that way. The carriage is kind of stopped, probably far enough back from the gate that you can still see that it's there, and it hasn't moved left or right from the gate.
You
So
will
there's
do
a
it
chance
while you
that
are
we
not
haven't
hiding.
been seen. So
What'd you say, Devlin?
What are you all doing out there? Why are you not hiding?
because we have a wagon and
we're-
horses.
And we're several hundred feet away.
Yeah.
If you do you think can I assess the distance and determine if I need to pop darkness around us?
Distance-wise, from where it's at, probably 300 feet, so maybe about the distance of a football field.
Okay, would I think that given the time of day or night it is and the proximity we have, do you think I would need to hide us with darkness, the spell?
That's not a me question, that's a you question.
Can I perceive how dark it is that to determine if I should waste a spell slot on this?
It's dark. If you're asking for like a moon forecast, the moon is out. It's not a full moon, so it's not like shining
Hardly
everywhere. But also remember that the ruins kind of seem to be enveloped almost in this fog-like mist. So I won't tell you what to do. I'll leave that up to you.
We're kind of hidden.
I think the fog is probably providing enough cover. As long as we don't hastily move, we should be fine.
Okay.
So
I forgot about the fog. Okay,
Let's just
I'm comfortable
blend.
with the fog.
okay. Can't move our character.
Yeah, don't make a lot of noise. Don't make a lot of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, I mean, where we are, maybe Mara's like out in the way.
I'm definitely kind of behind the wagon. haven't moved my person, but like,
well, Terrence is kind of back here, back by this tree. Mara.
Get out of the way.
Mara, where are you going?
Yes, Raja and Muriel are just kind of hiding behind this other wagon.
So as you're all sitting there, you start to hear hoofbeats that sound like they're getting closer. And before long, you notice that the other carriage.
Mara, what are you doing?
Still as a tree. Still as a tree. I'm invisible.
You're pink.
If I close my eyes, no, I'm red. Thank you.
She's
If I close my eyes, they can't see me because I can't see them. Sorry.
I look at Albus and say, "Good luck." And he's just like, "What?"
I'm gonna prep a spell.
Albus, go get your girl.
Albus, go get your woman.
I'm going to prep a spell, and when it goes within 30 feet, I want to release it when the carriage gets within 30 feet.
Okay, so I would probably say about, 30 feet from you?
Yes.
Right.
Where I'll get to where I'm coming kind of behind this log so I can see, but I'm kind of hiding a little bit.
So I would probably say as it made its way by Mara, who, for whatever stupid reason, the person on this carriage did not see with a 2. It is within 30 feet. So
Pull the Drax.
Whatever you're gonna do.
Right at Terrence and Raja.
But can I see if there's 1 or 2 people on this?
From what you can see, there's at least 1 driver. It is a covered wagon, so there is no telling how many are in the back.
All right. Well, I am going to cast Charm Person.
Okay.
At first level, because it has to be somebody I can see. They need to make a Wiz 15 save.
Can they be charmed by someone they don't see or don't know is there?
I just have to see them.
A natural 20 for a total of a 22.
They don't like you. Do they know that he's there now?
Now, remind me if... Because I don't remember if on a failed attempt, if they know that you tried to charm them.
It doesn't say anything. It says you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. Let's make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you and your companions are fighting it. If it fails the saving throw, it's charmed by you until the spell ends or until your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. It doesn't say anything if they fail.
I mean, if they succeed?
I mean, yeah, if they succeed, if it fails to charm them, I don't know.
I could see
indiscretion.
When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
If it was successfully charmed, when it ends, it realizes it was charmed. Mm-hmm. But if it succeeded the throw,
I mean, logically speaking, if you're being charmed, like if someone were to be attempt to be charmed, but like succeed at their saving throw, wouldn't they like know someone tried to like enter their mind or do something?
Not always.
No?
I guess it would depend upon the flavor that Jesse offers Brandon and how forgiving Brandon is in this moment.
So
I did say I was trying to stay hidden while doing it. So my goal was definitely to try and do it without them seeing me.
You mean stay hidden behind the big dragonborn and paladin?
Isn't there a fallen log right there?
Yeah, I'm on the other side of it.
Is the wagon still moving?
Alright, so I'm gonna go with the person and or creature does not know that they were the target. And it just so happens that apparently is what a lot of people go with, because I did Google it very quickly to kind of see what the consensus was. Oh, I did completely. Yeah.
Smart
Google,
man.
Google is a verb, without a doubt.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Do you require Devlin just to have a stealth roll in case they come up to just for your DM knowledge, since he did state that he dived into the stable to hide as the carriage rolled up?
No, because it's an enclosed structure, so you being the only one smart enough to go inside would be the only one at this point that wouldn't have to make a stealth roll. Mara, they just didn't see her for whatever reason. Albus has now tried to charm the driver, so Terrence and Raja are both going to make stealth checks now. And if I remember correctly, based on your armor...
Oh,
it's a disadvantage, isn't it?
I got a 13. My armor doesn't help.
Let's see.
Raja's armor is stealth at disadvantage.
Let's see. How's a 15?
Well, we're gonna find out.
That's right, Terrence. You have your armor negates the penalty, correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, I rolled a 15 and a 17, so that'd be 15.
Perception is a wisdom roll.
To be fair, I am perfect. I am standing still. I am not making any sudden movements.
And to be fair, you are glistening gold.
Right, exactly.
With red armor.
And almost 7 feet tall.
Yeah, so let the rolls ever be in your favor, because the driver actually has a fairly high +2 perception and still managed.
Okay,
You both beat him.
Like I said, mine was a 13. It does not have disadvantage on it. So
is he asleep?
Apparently, he's just
he's
not
asleep at the wheel.
He's just not really paying attention.
The horses are driving themselves.
Had a long ride.
Yeah. They've been here 6 months. These poor soldiers are this is tedium humbug. Nothing ever happens, so they stop carrying after month 3.
Which would be the normal military compound.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly.
As they drive, as they start to drive off, I'm going to kind of lean over toward Muriel and be like, hey, what do you think about this for a new plan? We follow that carriage. We capture them and get information.
And then what?
We can work with that information.
What are we here for?
All right.
Information.
Is the carriage continuing to move, or has it stopped in order to stable the horses?
No, it continues to move north along the perimeter wall.
Then I would like to follow it.
Okay. We're following them.
All right.
Who's following it?
What's the marching order?
If I cast darkness around us, would that help give us advantage?
Does darkness follow you?
I don't think so.
I can cast it on anything I want. I can cast it on my necklace.
But if it starts moving, does it go with it?
Yeah.
Then
it moves with the object.
Can we see them?
You will not be able to see, but I can stick my head out and help us at least.
Well, that's
I'm
not
more
concerned
about
random head.
That would not be good for 2 people in plate mail to not be able to see as they walk.
Would you rather do a stealth?
Well, I'm just thinking that would definitely be much more noisier.
Okay.
And I think it would be
the best I got.
So, so darkness does definitely follow you. It's a 15-foot radius around. Muriel. So you guys is basically going to be hugging.
Can Muriel see outside of the? Can
It
anybody see
specifically
outside?
states, even with dark vision, you cannot see through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. I would have to have magical dark vision, and I do not. Although Devlin has magical dark vision
I think the
now.
only way to see through it is
True sight.
like true sight.
Yeah, I think it's true sight. And also, Devlin is not moving because he's under the assumption that they're moving and no one's talking. So he's just going to wait, and then he's going to hear movement away, poke his head out, and see the group 50 yards away. So he will not be part of the immediate marching order.
Okay.
I would be behind Raja and Muriel.
So I'm going to assume Raja's probably up front. I'll put Alice back here. Terrence, I'm assuming either up front or right next to Muriel.
Probably right there, like that. Now, can we talk about what?
So I'm just going to move you. So I'm just going to move you guys as a group.
Okay, so we can't.
It makes my life a little bit easier.
We're
easier, so you guys can talk.
I'm going to make
I update. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say I'm going to make a perception roll just to see if we have everybody.
I mean, you're in darkness, so I don't know that.
Oh, we're in darkness. Okay, well that makes sense with the 2 I rolled.
There you go. The story tells itself.
Right.
So we are in darkness. Okay.
I mean, I never said I was going to cast it, but if it keeps us from having to DM, what would that assist us in any way, or is that just me being extra?
What's up?
Darkness.
Would casting darkness actually help us, or would it be more of a hindrance?
I don't know.
He's being a good DM.
Again, it's kind of your call on it.
Okay.
It's dark already.
All right.
Don't waste the spell slot.
I
And
will
we have
say,
mist.
I won't then.
We still have
Yeah,
mist.
we have the mist.
Okay.
That's true.
is there a noticeable quiet when the group moves, considering Devlin was separated by a wall and was trying to stay very quiet? Would he?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
point,
yeah, you would no longer hear the kind of annoying like whisper yelling where it's like, "No, you do it. No."
The stage whispering.
Yeah.
Terrence trying to be quiet.
Okay, so once that goes away, he'll poke his head and then realize, oh no, the clown's moved on.
We're still learning strategy, okay?
All right, so at this point, you are far enough up north that I'm going to let you take back over control of your tokens. And yeah, you can kind of go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Devlin,
What?
move yourself back
Can we
like
see
60 feet and make a perception check so that you see if you know that that's actually the direction they went and that they didn't head toward the door.
That is fair. That is very
see
fair.
the carriage?
From where Mara is, I'm going to have Mara stop there. Devlin, what was your roll?
I'm gonna roll a perception check to hear the carriage.
I'm going to bend luck, because that was a nat 1.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Wow.
That's a soft 20 now.
Okay.
Yeah. That went from, they went to the door to, oh, they went that way.
Yeah, alright. So yeah, you know at that point that they headed north, but I'm going to park you here.
That's fair. That's where I was going to stop anyways.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 to detect where the carriage is.
It is 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 30, 40.
Oh man, another nat 20 from Albus.
About
perception.
About 50.
Get it up.
About 50 feet in front of you. You can kind of hear the breathing of the horses, and you kind of can hear maybe some low-level chatter, if you will, as you also hear kind of the shuffling of what sounds like crates perhaps being drug along another set of wood.
Maybe a restock or a resupply. Okay.
Very, very
If
possible.
we're going...
I rolled a 25 on perception.
Where's Devlin? Leave him back there?
Oh, probably.
He's fine.
Probably, yeah.
Because this would be his, like, wheelhouse. I'm not quiet or stealthy at all, and I'm, like...
Muriel, can you,
I'm
like...
stealthy.
Muriel, could you, like, telepath with... Oh, wait. Oh, you still have my stone.
We're right next to each other. You could just talk to me.
Yeah, I'm referring to Devlin. You still have my stone.
You each have a stone.
Oh, you took his stone.
You took my stone. Remember?
I did not. No, I didn't take your. I didn't take your.
I wouldn't use that since it's loud and annoying. Just saying. Who knows where he is? We might out him.
We still have the stones, but Devlin's not initiating contact.
I believe Devlin will catch up to us.
You still have your stone, but you're not calling Devlin as of yet, and Devlin has not called you as of yet.
No, out of character, Muriel took my stone to talk to you, remember? And I never took it back.
Oh, I passed it back. It's not like I kept it. I just needed to be able to talk into it.
It's not a klepto.
So did Mara and Muriel trade stones then, or does she just have like 3 stones now?
I'm holding everyone's cell phone like den mother on a field trip.
I think you switched.
I believe he switched back. He switched back. So the couple has each other's stones again. We have the other 2 that have phones, and we have the 2 that have not called yet. So we don't know A, what their ringtone is, and B, which one of them is connected to who knows who.
That's true. We did kind of look out with that.
So Terrence turns over to Muriel. Okay. Can you do that brain thingy you do to communicate and get a hold of Devlin and make sure that we know where he's at?
Devlin. I'm staring blankly with my eyes black right into Terrence's face as I say Devlin.
It would have been nice to know you all. I'm just trying to catch up. You lot just ran off without me. I thought we were hiding.
In my defense, we couldn't find you.
Because I was hiding. What do you need?
Yes. Are you coming or not?
3 minutes behind you at this point.
Sweet Jehovah. Hurry up. I can't handle this a lot on my own. They annoy me. They annoy me so much, Devlin.
Excuse you.
You
can't hear me.
No, I know.
You just see me rub my forehead.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so as
they're doing something else.
So as Devlin at this point kind of makes his way up, and he's probably still 25 to 30 feet behind the group, one of the guards that has actually been unloading and kind of coming back kind of looks out, notices a little bit of kind of movement. So I'm going to have everybody make a stealth check.
About time. This is gonna suck ass.
Oh no!
0. No.
I rolled a 16.
I got it 5.
7.
Terrence, Raja.
Someone rolled a nat 20.
Healthy.
Oh, I rolled a 20.
Woohoo!
I rolled a nat 20.
Me too.
Get that crit candy.
28.
That's right. It's been so long since we've had crit candy.
So unfortunately, this wasn't one where individual really matters. Like, either the whole group was going to pass or they're going to see somebody. Unfortunately, 2 of you...
But how many do they see?
Ruined it.
Let's see. How many of them did they see? Two of you.
Clanking this way.
I'm not going to say which two they were, Terrence and Raja, but I definitely saw you two. So at this point, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
Right.
My Warhammer hands have been itching.
The one time
look,
I
a
rolled
12.
a 20 and it beat
hey.
nothing.
Again,
And it
another
means nothing.
23 for Devlin. What is this?
Get it, Dev?
I have a 12.
I rolled a gentleman's 10.
21.
Raj is never high on the initiative roll. Well,
I am this time.
Terrence is never high on the initiative roll. I don't know why.
Dex. You don't have it.
And Mara, what was yours?
A 9.
A 9.
I got strength.
Yup.
Alright. So, a moment.
I don't have a good dex either. Mine's lower than yours, Terrence.
Yeah, well, I can imagine in mithril plate mail it's kind of hard to be dexterous.
Alright, so for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to get rid of the horse and carriage for now, so I don't have to keep up with that. Let's see here. Devlin, you're actually up first.
Okay, well, he does not know that they have been spotted. He's just going to continue to 5, 10, 15.
He'll know soon enough.
At what point, DM, as he's coming up, would the party in back realize, oh, those are guards looking towards us. Oh no. What would it be? Right back here or right here?
For you, right there.
Okay. So that was 10 feet up. He is going to stop right there. He's going to sigh. He's going to crouch behind the tree. Snaps out his war pick, and then he is going to hold action.
Okay.
That once Raja, or when an actual fight starts, he will strike, but he's trying to play smart he doesn't realize that a fight's about to happen. He just sees guards and then his party blundering forward, so he doesn't want to accidentally tip off the guards that there's a fight coming.
I rolled a nat 20, all right? Albus looks fantastically graceful at this moment.
Right, he does. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, Albus pulled a Mara against that, like, stone wall facade and just basically, like, turned him. Here's how I picture it. He basically, like, immediately just, like, pops out this illusion of, like, just this cardboard cutout tree that is drawn in, like, crayon, and they look at him like, wow, that is a gorgeous tree. Like, that's what I'm picturing in my head.
Okay.
I kind of picture him like Kronk.
Exactly. I am looking for...
Devlin is holding action.
Got it. All right. So suddenly you hear from further up one of the guards scream, "Boys, we got company!" As he draws his sword and rushes to Mara.
Oh, good.
Being the first thing that he actually sees.
Of course. Well, now you can play whack-a-mole.
He is going to take his first swing with a 19.
That does hit.
Wow.
+4, Samara, you will take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And his second. Completely misses. As a matter of fact, he swings and kind of knocks himself off of balance. So at this point, he's kind of disoriented. So I would say until the end of this round, that attacks against him will be at advantage. All right, that's his. Raja, you are up. Followed by basically the entire other team, and then you guys.
Okay.
Oh,
well, I'm going to advance. Let's see. 5, 10, 20. Oh. So I'm going to advance to about here. And as I am just slowly pulling out my my great sword, and hold on, sorry.
Oh no.
So as I take my stance, I'm going to look at the two enemies that I can see in front of me, and I'm going to look at wrong screen. I'm going to look at this guy right here, and I'm going to say to him, "You want to come over here, Enigma?" Casting a second level spell.
No.
And he must make an intelligence save. Believe it is 15, yes.
Alright, that's one of those up front. He does with a 16.
This joke.
Then nothing happens.
Okay.
That was a wasted spell.
Welcome to spell casting, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You win some, you lose some. So it's not. He gets angry. Essentially, like, he's heard this joke before, and so he doesn't respond. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Want to come over here and lick my jewels? Doing a little hip thrust, and he's just and the guard that he was doing it to will, since he made the save, will only take half the psychic damage of 3d10.
I can see Brandon's screen and how many things are on there.
Yeah.
So who takes what? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
So he'll take, are we rounding up or down on damage?
Up.
8. He'll take 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
So now you gave him a headache.
I have secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, how much do we have to take now?
How much psychic damage does Mara need to take?
Right.
I'm resistant, whatever it is.
I literally
I cannot believe I just watched a Dragonborn do that.
Alright, so you said 8 points of damage.
thrusting the hips and everything.
Alright, exactly. Yeah.
God.
Oh.
Alright, so
and for my second action, I am just going to go ahead and cast cantrip Blade Ward. So that will be my turn.
Okay.
Good job.
Wow.
You're welcome. I hope you all appreciate the entertainment.
That's what we're here for.
Appreciate's a strong word.
I I've been sitting on that spell for some time.
I think you should have stayed there.
So you are rushed by the knight that was insulted.
Please do.
Who feels violated now?
He does completely.
I feel like my eyes were assaulted.
Yeah, the rest of us are all like, ah.
He comes running at you with his greatsword pulled. He is going to take the first of a few swings. Misses the first. Misses the second. And he.
Excuse me.
That's actually his turn, so that's going to be pretty quick. The next one is going to come up towards you.
Devin will take that moment because it did specify either Terrence or Raja as my trigger.
Yeah.
Because I can just see this happen. Bolt of seawater. He's going to try and arc it so that it seemingly comes from the waterfront, from the river.
Okay.
And he is going to attempt an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it.
Wow.
First one advantage is a 22.
That definitely hits. And that will be with your sneak attack damage as well.
Yep, and the second one is a 21.
Both hit.
Okay. One with sneak attack.
Who are you hitting?
The guard you insulted because he was the first one that activated my held action. So, see, he comes up, misses you, and then from your right side, just 2 bats of seawater come just smack him in his helmet.
Oh, can I throw in a comment?
19 points of damage on the first one.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure if we should let you.
I'm kind of almost leaning towards agreeing with that.
And
leaning towards what?
Towards not letting you.
Agreeing with not letting. Yeah.
19 for the first and 6 for the second. So
25.
25 points of damage, and then he will stay where he is. Do you need me to reroll stealth with that?
From where you're at, yes.
Nat 20 for a 30.
Hang on, just
wow.
That was my held action. So that was my action and bonus action for attack and stealth.
Nice.
That other guard can now have their turn.
Alright, so let me roll this. Yeah, you make it with his very poor roll. Okay, so next knight runs up. He is gonna make his swings. I believe one will possibly hit with a 24.
Yeah, I'll let him hit.
Alright.
How generous of you.
Damage. No.
Let's see. You have not booming blade, but blade ward.
Blade
so
ward,
you
which
will
is half
take
half damage.
Yeah, so 5 points of damage.
Ow.
Is that the halved or the...
That's the halved. Yeah.
Okay.
Second attack misses. Third guy, he's gonna come down. Just kind of skirting the wall here. He is going to fire a heavy crossbow at Terrence. Not gonna hit. And I believe he's not gonna hit with that one. Nope. Neither of his
Terrence
hit.
does not like being shot at.
Third one. He's gonna come down. He's gonna go here. He's gonna take a couple crossbow fires at Mara. 10's not gonna hit. Neither is Hey, boy, guys are like
They're not very good shots.
they are not very good shots at all.
Yeah.
We're fighting stormtroopers, guys.
You are.
Yeah, but again, they may not need to hit. They may have just the numbers to swarm.
This is true, especially knowing how many there are. If we die, we die well.
That's right.
That's right.
All right,
So let's hope
this one, as he comes up, he is going to kind of stop short of everybody, and Raja, he is going to kind of, as he is kind of throwing his cloak over, you notice a very common symbol amongst the Eldritch Knights, that he has one of the like symbols, kind of like the E, kind of etched into his armor. As he points at you, he is going to let loose a barrage of magic missiles.
So I guess you're right that they got new recruits in the 3 years since you were last.
And Raja, you will take 17 points of damage.
Shield.
Magic missile can't be shielded. Shield.
Yes, it can. No damage
yes.
from magic missile specifically.
We had this
That's
conversation once before.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought we had it before.
I forgot. Sorry.
I have a question for you, DM.
Yep.
Can Dispel Magic be cast outside of your turn?
Dispel Magic, no. Counterspell,
Okay.
yes. Counterspell's
Okay.
a reaction.
I was trying to figure out what I had. That's
Yeah.
what I was... Okay.
Oh, gotcha. Make sure we're there. I think that is. Let's see. Roger, are you close enough? Yeah, you would be close enough.
Am I correct in assuming that shield negates all the damage?
It does, yeah. So you're good there. You do notice, though, that he kind of draws a similar sigil to what you have used. And you know, just kind of proximity to where he's at, that he has casted Blade Ward.
All right.
And that's his turn. So, Terrence, you were up, followed by Muriel, Mara, Albus, and then back up to the top.
All right. So I gotta check something again now that I see what's going on. Okay. So Terrence is moving here because, well, that's Terrence. He's got to be in the thick of things. This guy right here, his first action is he casts Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Which guy?
This guy, the one that shot at him.
Got it. So this one here.
I don't like him. Yeah, I don't like him. So he cast Witch Bolt at him.
All right.
Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. I hit the wrong button. Sorry. There we go.
You scared me there.
Oh, crap. A nat 1 with a +6 for 7.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Still learning that new
hack
magic.
So, Terrence, as your shot flies wild, you watch as it just manages to find its purchase in the wall of the castle, and you just hear as it begins to ricochet kind of within that turret that you are standing by.
Oh, that should be fun.
Shoot.
Hope I don't hear a ouch.
No, it's more of a... There's suddenly a very loud... that the entire castle can now hear.
Oh, shoot.
That was Mara hits the statue with her hammer.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Wow.
Somebody rang
Maybe they'll assume there's a storm.
Well,
there's no roof. They can look up and see it's a cloudless sky.
I'm sorry. I hit the wrong thing. That was the hit DC. I didn't hit cast. I hit the wrong thing.
Did you hit the plus? Did you hit the +6?
Yes.
That's the right thing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So we did that. All right. Well, that just kind of threw him for a whole loop. That was a 3rd level spell.
Again, welcome to casting.
Yeah. And so at this point, now he's kind of really a bit of upset with it. And oh shoot, man, that kind of threw me off. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right, so he is going to go ahead and to the guy right between him and Raja. He's going to go ahead and strike at him with his Dragon Slayer longsword.
All right, go for it.
For a 22.
That will hit.
Okay, and
are you one hand or two hand?
I am one hand because I have a shield in my hand.
All right, so hit your D8 button.
My D8. Oh, I was supposed to hit the +5, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the okay. 1d8 plus 5.
All right. Still, it was a 2 and 7.
Okay. So 9 points of damage to that one. All right.
And I can do a bonus action spell, right?
Let's see. As long as it says, what, BA or?
Yeah, 1 BA.
Something, yeah.
Okay, I cast Spirit Shroud.
All right.
Do you need to know what that does?
Spirit Shroud. Damage. Okay, got it.
All right. So I think I understand it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys kind of see as Terrence kind of makes a visible symbol, and almost as if he's being shrouded by another. Well, we'll just call it a spirit. Hence the spirit shroud. It just kind of sets down like directly over him, so it's almost like he was swallowed by a blob.
Nice. It's a new look.
It is. Yeah. It is completely a new look. All right. I believe that brings us to Muriel.
Okay. I'm going to use my movement to kind of move, skirt around Mara. Excuse me. Sorry, darling. Pardon me. So I can kind of see. I'm also. Yeah, that's what okay. So there are a total of how many? Four baddies and a mage.
So there are 6 baddies total.
Okay.
We can't tell that the one. We know the one can cast magic. That's about it as far as we go.
All right. Okay. He might have counterspell. Creature in the area. I can't wait till I upgrade again and get another meta magic because I can pick subtle or careful spell, so I can actually weave magic around you guys rather than hitting you with AoE. I'm gonna hex the mage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give him disadvantage on intelligence checks.
Righty.
And then I am going to Tasha's Mind Whip. Twin spelled him and the one that's fighting Mara.
Okay.
And they both need to make intelligence saves, the one with disadvantage.
Saves. Alright, the one at disadvantage fails. The one without disadvantage saves.
At a 17?
Nat 20.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, that's all right. He still takes, I believe, half. Yeah. So let me roll 3d6. My dice are slow because of the internet connection. I'm sorry, guys. One moment.
You're fine.
Come on, Bessie. So I rolled a total of 8 damage, but with Hex on top of the mage, he's getting an additional d6. So the one who saved only took 4 damage. That's halved already.
Okay.
But the mage is taking a total of 14.
Got it. All right.
And the mage, I'm sorry, the one who actually got hit, mage with Tasha's Mind Whip, can only move, action, or bonus action. He only gets 1.
Got it. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. Mara, you're up.
Okay. So I believe I get advantage against this guy, right? Yes?
Hang on.
He...
No.
No.
But why not? Didn't he topple?
Oh, that's right. Attack? Yeah. He missed you completely with his nat 1. So yes, you do get advantage.
Yeah.
You are.
Thank you.
I thought it was because I thought it was something I did. Sorry.
I did too. That's why I was like,
I was like, the spell don't work that way. I wish.
So, she's using her Warhammer. She's got a 27?
27 definitely hits.
Wow.
And she's two-handed as always. Oh, dang. 7.
Okay.
That's okay.
And
it's still
I'll
better than
whack him again. Her, him, whatever.
Whatever it is.
25?
25 hits.
And 10.
Alright.
She smiles and looks at him and be like, you shouldn't have hit me.
Yeah, so you just kind of pummel into him. He's still in good shape, but not very happy that you hit him.
Not that he got hit by a girl.
Right, basically, yeah. Ready. Okay. That brings us to Albus, and then Devlin, and then Mara's guy.
All right. Well, as a free action, I'm going to put the Dread Helm on.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Deep breath, and I'm going to run forward my full movement. 1, 2.
I'm halfway tempted to make Albus like a second head of his token, kind of like we did with my werewolf.
With the glowing red eyes.
Just so you can flip it over when you have it on.
Do it. Do it.
It'd be magical.
All right. Hold on. So I just want to make sure, because I couldn't do this before.
Wait, did he intimidate anybody to leave?
All right.
No, we need them.
Okay. So I am going to run up to where I can see all 6 of them, and I am going to grab one of the. I have that dragon hide armor, but I had them incorporate the teeth into it, kind of like buttons on the side, fasteners. I grab one and press one of the teeth into the palm of my hand until I have blood pulling out. Smear it across my fingertips, and I'm going to create a symbol, and it's going to be the same symbol that I use for the healing spells I've been practicing the entire time on the ship, but it's going to be slightly off. It's going to be corrupted. Instead of the normal bright red, fire red that it normally is for my healing and all my magic, it's the color of dried blood, this icky brown. And I'm going to shoot it out to all 6 of them, and I'm going to cast Bane at 4th level. Each need to make a charisma save of 15.
Alrighty.
Dang.
Let's see. Hang on just a second.
Visual was amazing.
I know.
Visual was
Right?
amazing.
Yeah.
Reminds me of some better duck spells.
I'm telling you.
So as you get ready to make your cast, your symbol drawn, you watch as it fades as the knight that cast the magic missiles hits it with a counterspell.
I'll look at
Knew
him.
it.
I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and do it again.
Okay. What level?
Same level, 4th level.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm so proud.
I said, hey.
So all he sees is the helmet turn to him and just these glowing red eyes. And I just twist I do a jerky twist of my wrist and just force it through.
Imagine he turns and you do this. The slightest head tilt.
Yeah.
Alright, so they have to make charisma
Charisma
saving
15.
throws. Okay, so give me a minute, 'cause that's going to take a second.
What'd you give the 2 hexed ones a disadvantage on? Miriam?
Intelligence.
Oh, darn.
What's the DC on it?
There's not
15?
There's not a lot of charisma saves. It's a very usually you'd be better off with wisdom or intelligence because most magic, that's the
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
two, three.
I wish there was like just a hotkey that'd be like done. Okay, so 5 of 6 failed.
Yay!
Nice.
So for each one that failed,
Good.
a sickly brown, that same color as the dried blood symbol that I drew, a sickly brown like mist is going to radiate off of them. They have to, for every attack and saving throw, you have to roll a d4 and take that away from their roll.
Okay.
So which one didn't get hit? This one?
That one, yep.
That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Good job.
I believe that
Well
puts us
done.
back to Devlin.
All right. So, like a shadow, Mara, you feel a whoosh by your right side as seemingly coming out from the side, spinning with his warhammer. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to hit a lady? Or with his war pick?
Ooh.
And he is going to attack the gentleman in front of her.
Okay.
Gentleman.
Let's see. 18 on the die. That's going to be 26
Definitely hits.
for the first one.
And that's with sneak
And then-
attack.
That's one with sneak attack. Actually, I just double checked. Rakish Audacity allows me to use. I don't need advantage on attack rolls to use my sneak attack if I'm within 5 feet of the creature.
Interesting.
So in this case, my second attack would still allow me because even though I don't have advantage from stealth, plus also Mars within 5 feet and sneak attack to state.
Right. Yeah, he's in combat, so sneak attack would apply anyway.
Yeah. So
it's like pack tactics, but better.
Yeah. And that one is going to be a 19.
Both of them hit.
Okay. So from the top.
Might I add, just barely, but they do hit.
All right. Well, imagine the 19 is the barely. And 18 on the first one.
Okay.
And I am going to. That second one doesn't look too good. The second attack vibrates with almost a blood soaked sea foam, as I'm going to use Savage Attacker and re-roll my attack damage on that second one.
Okay.
That's much better. 19 on the second one, so 18, 19...
37.
37 damage.
Wow.
Is he still up?
He is. He is now down. He's basically on one knee at this point. Definitely hurt, but still up.
His bag of Doritos is low.
Devlin will bounce back, and he's all yours, Mara. Wink at Muriel, and he will just
wink at Muriel.
Nice.
Pop back.
I love it.
Hide behind this tiny pink girl.
Yep.
Oh, he's not hiding. He's just backing away.
Oh.
Muriel blushes in a very uncustomary way.
So I have a question for you, DM. I have a new button on my. I have a new button on my sheet under spells called Pact. What happens if I hit that?
I mean, only one way to find out.
Okay, I'm just curious.
It's under what?
It deletes Terrence.
It's under first level spells. It's Pact. P-A-C-T.
I think it's just a Pact spell slot.
Okay, I didn't know what it was.
It comes from your warlock level.
Yeah, I was afraid to use it after Witch Bolt.
Look at the ears.
At some point, I'm going to get this down.
Alright, so, looks like... Alright, so, Mars guy is, back. He is going to go ahead and he's going to take a swooshing swing at Mara, misses with his first, finds himself very frustrated, so he turns towards... actually, no, this works that way too. So, Mara and Devlin, I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Uh, 9.
Okay.
23.
Okay. So, Mara, you failed. Devlin, you did not. That one is...
Was this an attack?
Yes.
Did you roll a d4 and subtract that?
This was it was not a roll attack, it was them making saving throws to not get hit.
Oh, was it? Okay. Yes.
So, Mora, you will take 14 points. Devlin, you will take 7 points as fire...
They get it to 3.
Okay. So, fire...
Uncanny dodge.
Fire just erupts underneath you, just kind of in a straight line that runs basically a foot out from him, 30 feet forward, and you watch as the stump that you kind of stopped at and hid behind just kind of erupts into flames, Devlin.
Question.
Yep.
With all our armor, wouldn't... oh, wait, Mara doesn't have that same armor.
No, she doesn't have the same armor.
Aren't you red, Mara?
Mara's... Huh?
Aren't you red?
Oh, she is.
You are red, so you would have fire resistance.
You would.
Ah.
So 7 points of damage for you.
Okay.
I'm double resistant.
Okay, there we go.
And I'll just say the uncanny dodge creates it to 3 instead of negates it all because he's also wearing fire resistance, but
Mara's space buns are slightly, singed.
Alright, so Raja is up, followed by, well, you guys know at this point.
Okay, so Raja standing with, one hand on his greatsword, facing the guy that he pissed off. He's going to take his left hand and touch the individual to his left next to Terrence.
Okay.
And cast another cantrip, Shocking Grass.
Okay.
And apparently shock himself with a nat 1.
Ooh.
You guys aren't doing really well with those spells.
Electricity does not go one way. Electricity does
That's
not.
right, yeah. It kind of goes both ways.
I was going to say, should I roll for the damage myself?
Go ahead and roll the damage and half it.
Well, thankfully it was only 4, so I'll take 2 damage.
There you go. So as you go to grasp him, he kind of grabs you at the same time, completes that circuit, and just bam, you just kind of watch as sparks fly from Raja.
At which point I will just continue the motion and continue to hit him by doing kind of a spin swing with the sword as a bonus action. And that will be a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Okay.
Guys, I'm going to have to be right back. Don't let me miss anything.
Okay.
For 10 damage on him.
Brian must be done gaming, though. Her camera's much smoother.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe?
No, it's the dog. The dog came back and brought all the Wi-Fi with it.
Yeah.
She does light up a room. See you in a minute.
Question. Mm-hmm. What would a 15-foot cube look like from me right about now?
Here for you.
And then follow-up question, would it be possible for me to push a 15-foot cube forward from myself rather than surrounding me completely?
So a 15-foot cube is going to take up basically nine squares on the map. So 3 rows of 3.
In each direction?
If you put it around yourself, a 15-foot cube would do...
1 on each side of you, 1 in front of you, and 1 behind you.
All right, that's enough. In that case, for my second attack, I am going to cast Thunder Wave at a first level spell.
That's a 15-foot cone.
15-foot cube is what I have. Thunder Wave.
Okay.
It's a con save of 15.
I'm thinking of something else. Okay, so yeah.
Are you thinking of my breath weapon?
Maybe.
Because my breath weapon is a 15-foot cone.
Okay,
so... But no Dragonborn's breath weapon ever worked, which is why you're not using it.
Right.
I'm just not aligned in a good area. If I was down and to the left, right behind Terrence, I could totally 15-foot cone those 3, just beautifully.
Okay, so 2 of them need to make what, con saves?
Mm-hmm. Of 15.
Alright. First one makes it, second one does not make it.
So who made it?
The one in the middle between you and Terrence made it. The one above you did not make it.
Okay.
Isn't the one who made it baned?
See the one, I don't know, which one did you bane? Oh yeah, they're all baned. That's right, they have to take the one, the D4. So the one still definitely did not make it. The other one only had to take one off. He still made it.
Okay, so the one in front of me gets pushed back 10 feet and is knocked prone. The one that made it will only take half damage and is still up. So
okay.
Damage for that will be 13. So I guess half that would be 7 for the one that made it.
All right.
If we're rounding up.
All right, so 13 there.
And as a movement, not an action, but a movement, I am just going to shift up this way and essentially just square off with this individual.
All right. So as you shift, he is going to take his attack of opportunity at you.
Who?
The one in the middle.
I'm not leaving his range, so
you're still shifting away from that side, so you're still moving. So there's still an attack of opportunity.
I thought that was only if you moved away.
No, because you're moving to engage basically another target.
Oh, so he's leaving engagement with one to engage with another. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. Not that it matters. He misses you. So.
I was gonna say I got you if he.
Okay, so
that's fine.
As you make your Thunderwave, I don't know if you read the rest of it, but you emit a
sonic
thunderous boom. Basically a sonic boom out to 300 feet.
Oh,
well, if they didn't know we were here, they do now.
I was gonna say if my witch bolt didn't do it.
Well, I mean, Terrence already did the witch bolt. I just assumed that they already knew, so I'm just like, hey, going to add to this thunderstorm.
Give me a minute. I've got to figure something out.
How many people are coming running at us?
How many dozens of troops are going to come pouring out of the castle now because they just hear a... Do we just hear a...
Raja, if Darius Hunter doesn't kill you, I will.
Yeah.
Hey, it could be a thunderstorm. Nobody knows.
So
again, no ceiling. They can look up and see the stars.
So at this point, here's what's going to happen. Because I don't know of any other way to do this. Combat has ended for a moment. So, while I do this, you are all going to white screen.
Okay.
And I am transitioning over.
That's not good. No. That's not good.
That's not good at all.
Nope, that's not good.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys. It was a great
Raja,
run.
I swear, if you just kill us all.
I might have just killed us all.
We went from, we got 6 people that we might be able to take their uniforms and try and sneak in after this.
To crap, here comes a couple hundred.
Looks like we're taking a timeout in the brink, guys. Or the brig, or whatever, the dungeon. We're going to get to see the inside of this place.
So if we all die,
do they're going to let us live?
Level 1?
They might let us live. Who knows?
We haven't killed
tonight.
We haven't killed any of them yet, right?
Right.
Not yet.
Hi.
Okay, in this short pigeon-free moment, what is the plan?
Have wall of fire.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. How many fireballs do you have?
No,
enough.
Wall of fire. I can possibly give us some time. It can give us a minute to
run.
Right, we might have to be taking that.
We don't have a horse though. Our horse is back there.
Maybe we can get to it and get on it.
We can run back to that and get in the carriage.
Right.
That is 2 dashes. 2 dash actions. That's how far back it is.
And that's the direction
they'll
they're going to
probably
be
be
coming
coming all
from.
that way.
We can all.
That's the direction I will have to cast firewall.
Well, maybe we don't know that for sure yet.
Yeah.
Muriel, how much darkness can you do?
I can twin spell it and give us 30
feet.
Hey, don't forget, they have a wagon sitting there too.
With horses.
With horses.
True. We could easily just like pile in and someone jump on and take the reins and hey-ya out of there.
Yeah.
Except that there is still 6 active combatants between us and that.
They'll get out of the way if there's charging horses.
That's what I was. Well, we have to get on it, but
No.
One person on.
They are between us and there.
Yes. But if we can
technically
get one
speaking, like Brandon removed the wagon, I think we're pretty much fighting in the middle of where the wagon should be. I think.
He's not answering us because he's trying to figure out what he's going to do.
That's actually exactly what is happening. Because never in a million years did I figure that. So
we would be this stupid.
Speak for yourself.
Okie dokie. So
I'm not the one who just did a thunderbolt.
You did the wishbolt.
I was gonna say
you prepped the door. Roger came in and threw the battering ram against it.
All right.
Well, so we're not exactly subtle.
as the fighting continues for the next 5, maybe or so minutes, you all begin to hear what sounds like basically a legion coming towards you. To your south, you watch as I don't know. I
can't see anything.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Go to the right. Go to the right. It's not good.
Let me just reveal, just in case you guys can't see.
Oh no!
You watch as
I can't see anything.
A group of
the right.
many soldiers.
I see nothing.
You're probably not close enough.
Yeah, and dynamic lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
They should. They're within.
Okay, well. Anyways, what were you saying?
Let me see if this does it. Now, do you see anything?
No.
Alright.
Oh well.
Yes, I do.
I'm just gonna go over to your screen.
Mara, you should be able to see it now.
Oh no, it's even worse than I thought.
It's bad. It's bad.
Oh shoot.
We're not gonna live through this, are we?
Oh,
never say die.
I won't say die, but this is a good day to die.
I think I can block them, but I need to get to my turn.
Oh my.
What do you see?
If you go down, just go down.
I'm looking down.
Because you're blocked by multiple people and that pile of rocks, I don't think you can see it. And you can't move until it's your turn. Suffice it to say,
just so you can see what it is, I'm going to move you.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So, so Raja, are you close enough?
Where's the wagon supposed to be?
So the wagon would be here, basically where I'm pinging. And if you look, there's really not enough room to where you can actually take the wagon north. From where it was parked, it was kind of backed in, and that's just kind of the trail being used to basically unload and load cargo and take it around the back.
I'm going to tell you, it would be hard for people to stop charging draft horses in a wagon.
Raja, as you look down, you notice the man leading the group out. And give me a minute so I can get back to my notes.
Is that Darius?
No, it's the silver one.
That is Drumroar Jordhall.
Oh.
The silver Dragonborn, also part of the Eldritch Knights. I need... So, Albus, Mara, no. Albus and Muriel. I need both of you to make perception checks.
What about Devlin? He's right there too. Or no, sorry. If he's Albus and Muriel, not Mara. Yeah. So there might.
I was looking at Muriel and said Mara, as I typically do.
That's all right. Did you need me to make one or not?
Yes, you.
Okay, I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I'm going to use my inspiration because I think it's important.
I think I will as well.
All right, so I got 21 with inspiration.
Okay.
Reverse that nat 1.
Hang on. Better be worth it. It is. Not. It's 5.
Okay.
It is not.
I thought it was an 18 and then it moved.
Oh no.
Alright, so, as the soldiers come up and kind of have really everyone's attention, Muriel, you suddenly feel the very sharp edges of a blade kind of come up, not enough to cut you, but just behind your back.
Oh, it's the tabaxi.
As Shadow comes up behind you. She leans forward.
Smart.
You should tell your people to drop their weapons, dear.
What makes you think I'm in charge?
That wasn't a request.
Kitty Cat here says he's going to make me a paraplegic if you don't drop your weapons.
At this point, Raja will turn and see Shadow. Just be like, well, crap. He's here. Damn it, he's got Mara. Muriel. Now I'm doing it.
It happens.
Just get my tombstone right.
I will... Raja lays down his greatsword.
Wincing, Devlin will, well, a very weathered rapier he has never drawn, lift up his war pick, turn to the silver dragonborn and the army, sticks the sword in the ground, and kind of throws the war pick down so it punks. And just open his hands in a slightly non-combative stance. If it wasn't for you, Muriel, you're too cute for your own good.
Despite all, I laugh.
Me too.
Albus will lay his staff on the ground and put his hands up and out. I'll drop Bane.
Mara's probably slightly irritated, but she drops her warhammer And then she pulls out her maul and drops that too. And she just kind of does one of these things, like, there you go.
So Terrence looks around, looks at Raja, looks at Muriel, looks at everybody. What the heck are you guys doing? Do we give up this easy?
Do you see what's in front of us?
Terrence
is
we've outplayed our hand.
Hold on. And he kind of, okay. And he puts his long sword down, pulls out the crossbow, puts it down, pulls out his dagger and puts it down.
You keep pulling out weapons.
Yeah.
Yes!
From increasingly improbable places.
I was thinking about, I have a couple, but yeah, never mind. Anyway, so he puts him down. Fine.
Devlin will try, in that show, palm one of his daggers into his cufflink or a special place to sleight of hand if he can get one of his daggers hidden.
Make a sleight of hand check.
God, I hope you have a 20 on that.
Sleight of hand is a 624.
Okay, give me just a second.
Would they notice my dagger and javelin, you think?
Well, the javelin's like 5
It's
long.
more getting past the tabaxi who has eyes in the back of his head.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 26 sleight of hand.
You are able to get your dagger slid in.
And he will drop the other one.
Okay. So with
Terrence is fuming.
With dagger now pressed just heavy enough that it's pierced your armor, Muriel. Not enough that you're like, oh my goodness, I've been like shanked, like maybe 1 point of damage. Yeah, like just enough that you know it is now steel versus flesh with a little bit of blood drawn.
Okay.
Now tell your friends to gather around.
He wants you to approach. All of you.
The Ami, the Dragonborn, or the Kitty?
Me.
Oh.
Can we pet the kitty?
I wouldn't recommend it.
You knew Terrence was going to say something. He's mad.
Terrence, unless you want Muriel's head on her blood literally on your hands,
I'm just going to plant myself right in front of Shadow.
No, I want a cat's blood on my hands.
I'm sending you a private message, Brandon.
Okay.
Well, this has been an interesting turn of events.
I know.
Wait one, Muriel.
Trying to think on my feet.
I got 2 aces. They just don't know about the second one, I hope.
I don't have any. I'm just praying that we're going to be okay.
Well, because one thing will disappear after a certain point and return to the depths.
So,
and I can summon that willy-nilly.
So in terms of your question to me, Muriel, kind of the way that at this point he's kind of got his arm around your waist, a la like prom mode with dagger inside, so I don't know that it would necessarily work.
I look over my shoulder as the arm tightens and I say, you could at least buy me dinner first. Hang on, I'm sending you another one.
Okay.
This is my last and final offer.
Last and final offer.
Devlin just turns his head and just side-eye glares at Shadow and Muriel at the same time. Just
hang on, I'm trying to type. My hands are a little shaky.
That's what crocheting, D&D, and typing do at the same to your hands.
Is this a cliff?
It is a cliff. It is a sheer cliff that drops probably from there 80, 90 feet without going directly to the water, so it's more of a... It kind of cones itself out a little bit.
Mm.
So if you swan dive, you'd hit the ground before you would hit water.
Not a survivable jump.
Mara can't swim anyway. So
well, Terrence can't
swim.
So
can I state something out of character? I would hope the rest of the group would remember in character. Or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Sorry.
So, our tabaxi friend, at this point, Muriel, I would say no.
Okay.
I will say, very cryptically, hold on to that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, I have a question. Can you handle a tabaxi with animal handling?
No.
Checking.
That might be my favorite question from this campaign, though.
God, I love you to death, Dennis.
That is so great.
Is staring at this tabaxi going, God, I want to pet you.
So Shadow looks kind of between Raja and Terrence towards the guards and says, come shackle them. As they approach you all with irons in hand, putting your hands behind your back, shackling you. At this point, it's not a grapple. It is you're caught unless any of you are going to try to resist.
No, even Terrence isn't that stupid.
So, that puts us at time for the night.
Well, we wanted to see what the castle looked like.
So, here's how that is going to work. So, for anyone watching, usually there are conversations that happen throughout the week. It just kind of speeds up our gameplay a little bit because of kind of how this is going to play out. I'm going to go full-on pigeon mode for you guys. There's absolutely no talking about the campaign this week. So, plenty of memes from Mara to keep you guys happy. But outside of that, no talking about it. At this point, you are now
we are all under gag notice.
Yes. Yep, you are under gag orders. So, at that point, hey, if you watch, thanks for watching. Things seem to have turned a little bit. We're kind of in a very perilous situation. And, at that point, come back next week. We will see exactly how it plays out. I will leave with one more kind of interesting plot point as the shackles are snapped around through the middle of the formation. You do see as the Red Dragonborn Darius Hunter approaches the group. So, until then, have a great week. God bless, and we'll see you next time.